Welcome back, friends, to the second part of the 5-year, 5-part Giants rebuild. I messed up in the first video, and I forgot to put the stats at the end of the year of all the players. Unfortunately, I don't think I could get back to that. I wanted to, but then I got into the signing and blah, 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 and I just completely forgot to do it. I'd love to see what Brissett's first season looked like. I guess I could kind of look back and get an idea for it because he only really played a year with the Colts. So I'd also like to see just how everybody stacked up. I also kept the draft and free agency part of year one because I wanted to have it for every video basically, and then maybe the last video will just end it without it rather than have the first part not have a draft and free agency and rebuilding a team basically. Even though we didn't really do anything in free agency. So we're going to hop back into this one. And first we're going to take a look at the team we got going on. As you could see, well, I guess you can't see because I clicked it so quick. But we got a rookie center who's an upgrade at 70 compared to 66. And we got a rookie right tackle, which we let our older right tackle go, who's also like a 62. So they are both increased. Nelson's up to an 89. I think he started at 87. Hernandez is up, I think he was a 78 or 77 to start. And now he's 80. And Zeitler's up to 88. But I'm not really super pumped about him because he is older. I don't know how old he is. 30. It's a little older for me. I don't know what his contract looks like though. Where's his contract? Oh, he's got 2 years after this. Okay, so he's got this year and the following year. All right, I guess we could keep that for the time being, just to help out. Brissett started at a 70 or 71, is at a 75 already. And then we got a rookie receiver out. We don't have too many great receivers here. I was banking on getting some in free agency or the draft, and it didn't happen that way. On the defensive side of the ball, basically the same crappy defense. We got Love. You see, I said I was hot on that guy, and up to a 74. He was down at like a 68 or 69. Baker's up, so they're all improving. They're not star powers, but we got a bunch of 70s on the defense. Our special teams. Where's our punter? Oh, I probably just passed him. Oh, he is our punter and kicker. Okay, I like that. Don't have to waste a spot on a punter. So, I'd still like to really ramp up that defense a little bit and get another receiver. There's so many things I should be doing, but it's a 5-year process, so each year we will do one thing. The first year, we greatly improved that line. Greatly improved. We got a quarterback that I'm confident in. So the second year, I think we're going to focus more on the defensive side and then get a receiver. That line is just going to stay how it is. We'll see where they go. I don't know if we'll do it now. I don't know if we'll do it trade. I don't know if any free agents are actually available, considering free agency just went through. I'm going to think not. All right, we got a corner we could grab. We got some corners that are higher than what we got. So, I don't know if I'm going to assume they're not star powers. Because why would you be a free agent star power? Which kind of sucks. I need to get some stars. I wish it said somewhere here if they were star power or not. Or star, whatever you want to call it. So, with all that, I will just... Oh, here we go. 73 overall. We got our offense up to 79, so it's time to make that defense come up with us. Again, I don't know if I'm going to go trades. I don't know what route, but I'll get back to you when we do something. All right, so I clicked through really quick without actually explaining it. So I picked up Hargreaves, who is now our number 1 corner. That is a nice little boost to the defense, considering our number, I don't even know, was a 60-something was our number 3. Now our third is a 74. So I'm pretty happy with picking up Hargreaves. There's another corner I wanted too, but he's 25, and I like the age better. And that brought our defense from a 69 to a 71. So one player just did that much for us. So I don't think we're going to dabble too much more in free agency. There's some receivers, but I'd rather let our rookie grow. The only downfall is we really do not have good receivers at all. And I might be looking for a backup running back who's better than Gallman. I was trying to get Hunt because I thought it'd be pretty crazy to have two crazy, insane running backs. But I also don't think the game cares about a backup on your simulation. So I'll see you guys after the next update. Alright, I tried finding some trades that would go through, but it didn't seem like anybody wanted to trade, and it doesn't seem like I have a ton of value to trade, and I don't really feel like trading a ton of my picks away. So we're going to send it to the end of the preseason, and maybe people will be more willing to want to trade. Maybe I'll throw a couple guys on a trade block and see what kind of offers we get. Alright, I don't know why I keep forgetting to actually talk about the things while they're happening instead of clicking right off of them. We picked up a right outside linebacker in Noah Spence. Only a slight improvement, but to give a little bit of a competition over there, we definitely need to get a middle linebacker at some point. I think that's where we're going to try for a trade. Doesn't seem like a ton of people hit free agency through cuts, which I'm kind of surprised about. You'd see one or two. Maybe I shouldn't sim the whole preseason in one shot. Maybe that's my issue. But we did get up to 73. So we are moving in the right direction. We just have to move better in the right direction. It finally happened in week 4. Barkley finally won player of the week. I don't know how he didn't win any in the first year. 16 carries for 171 yards. That's an impressive number on 16 carries. 2 rushing touchdowns. That's 2 receptions for 15 yards. He had a pretty freaking good game. Is there nobody? Ooh, Rodgers won 2 in a row. Okay. So here we are again at the re-signing players. Ingram, I tried twice already, and we're not getting close on a deal, which sucks because I really like him. We got a lot of cap space right now. Holy crap, it's insane. We're going to get a deal done with him. But see, these guys back here, we don't need our backup running back for $2 million a year. We don't need him. You are somebody I like, but I don't necessarily need. You are a no. Not for that kind of I'd rather get a rookie at 69. See what they could do. See, half these guys I have no interest in, so I think we're going to trade these 2 guys. Gallman Jr. and Ellison. See what we could get for. Maybe we could try to put them together and get a piece we need. So while we're here, though, let's negotiate. We offered him 4.4, so we're going to go 4.7. You see how much cap room we have? Let's go 4.7, see if it works. Okay, now he wants a bigger bonus, apparently. How much do you want per year? You're a very solid player up the middle. We're going to start it off at 7.2 for 3 years. Length, but the financial side. Man, these guys are hungry for some money. And also, as an update, we are 3-1 on the season in week 4. We lost our first game. That was it so far. And just like that, we stacked up on the middle linebacker a little bit there because we've been slacking at middle linebacker, and I wanted to give us a little bit of a bump. We traded away Gallman Jr., our backup running back, because A, he's expiring on a contract this year, and I do not feel like signing him to anything big. We could probably find a rookie to do the job, or we could find one in free agency to do the job. So I figured cut ties, use it, and we use a 6th and 7th round pick also to move on to him. Cole is a younger player. It's a nice upgrade for our defense that our linebackers are none of them even hit 70. So it's nice to get in a 75. Again, we trade 75-75 straight up. My guy's got no contract left. I think Cole's got 2 years on his contract left. So we had a 6th and a 7th for it, but that's fine because my 6th and 7th never pan out anyway. And with that, our defense is at 71, so it didn't really move. But all it's going to take to really make it jump is that second middle linebacker spot, I would assume, because all around the board we're looking pretty decent. We got 86s, 79s. We got a bunch of good players. We got 4-star players, and the rest are not. Our offense is still the same as it was before. We got 5 star players. We got 1 elite player. We got 1 gold player. Our offense is stacked. All we need to do is get a second receiver. And man, there's going to be no turning back. Everything else is spot on. We got our center and our right tackle in the draft, and they're holding up at 71s, which is pretty decent. So let's sim ahead a little bit. So we just locked up Evan Ingram for 4 years. That's a good one to get out of the way. I think his average salary is $6 million a year. See if we can't get Dalvin Tomlinson locked up too, and I would be pretty good. The contract length is good, but that's it. So he wants more of everything else. Let's see if we can get him locked up. All right, so we just signed Dalvin Tomlinson to a 3-year deal, averaging about $8 million a year and a $3 million bonus. So that was a pretty good deal for us as well. So we got a defensive tackle locked in for 3 years. We got a tight end locked in for 3 or 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be about the end of our signings for this year again, which is good. So we got everybody locked up, and we got a ton of cap space right now. I think I was at 80-something million or 90-something million. And there it goes, unloading the tight end that I've been trying to unload for a while now because, like I said, I'm not going to re-sign them. There's no point in having a backup tight end in this. I'll find another one, a younger one anyway. A third-string quarterback who is never going to see daily. I don't even know why I'm carrying 3 quarterbacks. And a third round pick this year. I turned it into the 4th overall. A first rounder, and a 5th next year. So essentially, I turned a 3rd round pick into a 5th and a 1st, or a 1st and a 5th. Unloading a tight end I'm not going to sign, who's expiring, who's a backup, who's on a high contract, and a 3rd string quarterback. I call that a win. So you guys want to see something funny? Because I was just scrolling through, and I was looking for a middle linebacker because I didn't really want to trade anything for one, which I haven't decided what we're going to do yet because I don't want to trade away all my picks, but we do need a middle linebacker. But anyway, do you see this guy? We just traded him away for our starting middle linebacker, and he's a free agent right now. We could potentially sign him and do the same exact thing again, but you know what? We're not going to do that. We're not. We're going to try to keep it somewhat realistic. We're not going to do that. But I just think it's funny that he just got cut right after they traded their starting middle linebacker. Well, he wasn't their starting line, but he's ours. I thought that was funny. And there we go. I solved the middle linebacker spot for this season. I'm very happy with it. We just traded straight up a 72 right outside linebacker for a 73 middle linebacker. We've got a ton of right outside linebackers. He's the most aging one. He's 28. We traded him for a 24-year-old middle linebacker who's over a 73. No star power, no nothing, but it's a solid pickup for our defense to upgrade that 67 to a 73. Should keep us in a good place. Didn't have to get rid of picks. Again, we got rid of another player who was going to be without a contract this year. Those are my keys. And he's got a bigger contract too. I think he's being paid $3 or $4 million a year, and the guy we're getting is $350,000 a year. So there you go. It's a 4.7 cap hit and a 380 cap hit. That's the difference. So we just picked up some crazy value there, along with just picking up value on the field. I was going through for a trade of what teams would need, and I was going through my alignment and stuff. I just realized we have 4 left tackles on the roster. I don't know why. And they're all sub 60. With Will Hernandez in the front. I know an injury could change everything, but I'm going to cut the last 2. If I can. Is it going to do anything to me? Free. Yes, I'm going to get rid of you. Okay, then we're going to get rid of you. We're going to get rid of the 2 low ones. Because I don't know why we even have this many. Moving to the practice squad? Is there even a point to it? Oh, moving to the practice squad. Clear up 2 spaces on the roster. Okay. Oh, this includes practice squad players? Okay. I wonder if they were practice squad players. That could have been a thing. That could have been really stupid to me. I don't know. No, it can't be practice squad players. Maybe because they're 56s and stuff. Okay, it might have been practice squad players. But it said move, so it couldn't have been. We got a ton of middle linebackers now, with the 2 top ones, a 75 and a 73. So that was a huge upgrade from our 69 and 67. Where'd he go? We got a Mo Alley Cox as our backup tight end now, because I just realized we traded away. We never picked one up, so now we got 2 tight ends. There we go. Mo Alley Cox brings some more Colts over to the Giants. Our defense is looking pretty solid now. Everybody's about a 75 or higher. In a final trade that I'm doing, I don't know how it worked, but we got a 74 all receiver for my third string middle linebacker. I was going after some other players, but I said, you know what? Let's just get a receiver in there. Do the job. We turned a 69-year-old a 69 overall into a 74 overall. We're just trading straight up. I'm very excited about that. That is the last trade I will be doing. As you can see, we got $75 million in cap room. That's this year. Next year is going to be different. I think a little bit. I think I got 100, closer to 100 next year. And I got some people I got to get rid of too. Like my backup center is making too much money. Our defense is a 73 now. Our offense is an 81. And that will be the last thing I do. And we are 5-1 on the season. I'll see you at the midway to check out how everything's going. So, bad news update. Dalvin Tomlinson is gone for 4 weeks with a dislocated knee. That sucks. And we lost the game so now we're 5-2. I know I was going to do a mid-season, but I thought I'd give you some big news. Here you go, guys. We are at the halfway point. We are 8 games into the season, and we are sitting at 6-2 on the season. We got a 73 defense, 81 offense, 75 overall. Tom still is hurt. I have a backup playing in place of him who's not very good, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Standings, we are tied for first, which I'm kind of surprised, but we are still one of the 6 best teams in football. So at this rate, we actually would make the playoffs. Cardinals, Rams, Saints. Oh, yeah, we'd make the playoffs at this rate. No, we actually would not make the playoffs at this rate. That's crazy, isn't it? Man, guys, what a week that one was. We played the first place Cowboys, and we won. And you know what that means? We are in first place in the division. I don't know why I clicked it because I could see it right there. We're tied for first place in the division because of it. And we won it 31-28. So we should actually look at some scores. Let's look back and see what we've done in our wins. 42. Our offense is just fire. 37, 28, 31, 27. So our defense is pretty garbage right now. It's our offense that's carrying us. I definitely got to work on the defense in the offseason. 31-28. We are winning shootouts. That's funny. Week 16. Brissett won Player of the Week. 21 of 29. 284 yards. 3 touchdowns. 1 sack. And 1 carry. So, Brissett still lighting it up. And even better, though, guys. Just to add on to the fire. Just to add some fuel to it. To the anticipation of the playoffs. And are we going to make it or not? Look who we're playing this week. And look at the record. 11-4 Giants against the 11-4 Cowboys. All right, so we're playing for first place basically. And how does that look as far as okay, we clinched, so it doesn't even matter at this point. We are playing for a home game. We're actually playing for home field advantage. We're the number 1 seed in. We're playing for the number 1 seed in the NFC right now. So that's what's on the line right here. As long as we win out, we win number 1 seed. So as you guys can see, we lost that game to the Cowboys. And we are not the number 1 seed. We go from being the 1 seed to the 5 seed. Isn't that crazy? We go from being bye week, home field advantage, to playing a wild card game. What a difference a 1 win makes because of the Cowboys. And who are we playing in this first round anyway? We're playing the Saints. And just like that, we lost the first round of the playoff Saints. But we made back-to-back playoff. We did not get better. This one I'm going to blame on my defense because, again, we just got outscored. So we're going to have to put together a really top-notch defense in this offseason. That's what we're going to focus all of our free agency on, which we're going to have a lot of money. That's what we're going to free our draft picks on. We're just going balls to the wall for the defense. Brissett is the number 1 quarterback for the NFC. Barkley is the number 1 running back. That just, man. I wish I showed you what teams these players were on. Shepard, I feel like I traded him away, so that's not my Shepard. I don't think anyway. Nelson made it again, so we're at 3. Zeitler made it again, we're at 4. I have a hard time knowing all the names. None of these guys are ours. None of these guys are ours. No, no, no. No, I wish some of these guys were ours. Hargraves is ours, if I'm not mistaken. I have to check. I thought I popped. Baker? Oh, is he ours too? I gotta go check through our thing. Yeah, I'm bad with knowing players. Hargraves is ours, and he made the Pro Bowl. Okay, special teams. Daly is ours too, so our punter made the Pro Bowl. All right. I did not expect that in our one safety. Oh, this. But don't we have? I thought we had Baker. That's what I'm looking for. 77 Baker. That's not the guy I was thinking of. So let's go through this again real quick. See how many Pro Bowlers we had. The first year we had 5. This year we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Who else was? We got 4 so far. McPhee, I don't think is ours. I'm pretty sure no. I'll have to check. 4, 5. Then we got 6. We got 6 this year. We went up 1. Depending on that one player, because I'm stupid and can't remember my players' names. Who are you? Who are you? Is it outside linebacker? Was it Carter? No, it wasn't Carter. It was somebody else. So we got 6. 6 Pro Bowlers. Most of them on offense. So we did go up in that sense. So we got more players going on. We just got to win more games like a playoff game. Okay, guys. So we're looking at the yearly awards. And Barkley won the MVP. How about that? And I just got him up to a 98 overall, too, actually. I don't know why it's showing 96, but he just bumped up to a 98. Coach of the Year. Shermer came in second. Okay, but MVP is Barkley. How about that? Let's go look at some NFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Barkley. Defensive Player of the Year. We got nobody up there. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Our fullback is actually up there in the top 5. Okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We got nobody. Best quarterback. Brissett is the second best quarterback, but somehow he was the best on the Pro Bowl. I don't know. Maybe they're going by, I don't know. But, second best quarterback. Best running back, obviously. Receivers. Oh, Shepard is ours. Okay, I'm mistaken then. So we had 7 Pro Bowlers in this one. I didn't realize Shepard was still with us. So we had a top 5 receiver. 2 top offensive linemen. Defensive line, we got nobody. Linebackers, we got nobody. Defensive backs, we got Hargraves. That's the only one up there. Our defense needs a total revamping. And our kicker did not make... Oh, our kicker second. What am I talking about? I just had a brain fart there. So, all in all, we won MVP. How crazy is that? Barkley wins MVP in his second season. Okay, so before we get out of this one, because I wanted to do this last time, but I didn't get a chance to because I was stupid and impatient and wanted to get to it. So we're going to look at our player stats. I want to see where we're going to... Let's take a quick look just as they are. 4,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. What a season, right? Holy crap. A 69 completion percentage. Man, he killed it. 33 sacks, too. Wow, okay. He completely killed the year. What did Barkley have? 100 yards. That's crazy, right? 1,600 yards, 19 touchdowns. He's averaging 100 yards a game. How many fumbles did he have? Oh, you're not going to show me on this? Broken tackle, rushing fumbles. No fumbles. Barkley legit had a year. Receiving, 1,000-yard receiver is Sterling Shepard, which kind of sucks because that means none of my other guys are. Look, Barkley had 575 yards there too. 10 touchdowns for Shepard. Barkley had 2 receiving as well. I don't know how you determine blocking or downs played. There's sacks allowed, none of them, basically, because they're all backups. Defense, let's see what our defense did. Let's break it down. Tackles for loss. Who had the most tackles for loss? Tomlinson, okay. 17, that's a good number for the year. Quarterback sacks, who had the most? 3. There's my biggest issue in my team, in my opinion. 3 sacks cannot lead the team. Interceptions, 5 for Hargreaves. We got 2. Oh, that middle linebacker we brought in at the end had 2. That's cool. Trey Boston had 2. Got a lot of picks, so that we're good. We definitely need to. What do we got? Forced fumbles. Who got the most? 1. We need some people to take the ball away, and we need some people to get some sacks. We get any safeties? Nope, no safeties. Touchdowns? Any defensive touchdowns? None. So we need some playmakers, and we need that defense just needs an overhaul, in my opinion. Oh, actually, just to do a little perspective, let's go to the whole NFL and see where players rank, our top players anyway, because we're not going to do everybody. So Brissett, for instance, is not even up here in yards. I don't know how not. Oh, he's only down 4. Okay. So he's not up there in yards. I'm just going to call this the top whatever, and that's what we're going to go by. Brissett he is top in touchdowns, so he's up there in touchdowns. Interceptions, he's low. He's only got 3, which is crazy. Completion percentage, once you get behind the guys who didn't have any snaps, let's go here. Mayfield had the best at 69. We were tied for the best completion percentage in football because I don't count any of these guys because they're not actual things. Okay, so let's go to rushing. Barkley had to win every single category. Barkley doesn't even have the most yards or carries. Wow. What's his face still? Man, that quarterback did nothing. Prescott did nothing. Oh, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Okay. That is why we lost to a good performing quarterback. Beckham number 2 on that list. Trent Taylor was the number 4 defense. Who's got the most tackles? We got anybody? No, we can't have anybody. Tackle for loss. I feel like... Oh, okay, so... Our dude was pretty high up there. I mean, they're not showing him in here, but I know he had 17 or whatever, so I don't know why that's not counting. 18.5 sacks for Watt, and Clowney's got 16.5. Holy crap. So, yeah, our team ranked pretty good with the other players, or, yeah, across the board. Nothing, like, stand out. It's just the problem. 5th, 10th. So, he did pretty good. Jesse Jacentric is number 9. We got the MVP trophy for Madden right before also. So we got some upgrading to do, but we also got a solid foundation from year 2. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the draft in this episode. Okay, so we just signed Hargreaves to a 3-year deal. So he's locked up for the rest of this rebuild, which is awesome. A 79. He's only 26 years old. That's perfect for me. We got some other guys. None of these guys are going to get signed. We're going to focus on Noah Spence. How old are you? 27. We could probably bring you in. It's a lot of money for... but we don't have better is the issue. Maybe we sign them and then cut them if we have to. That's what we're going to do. Exactly the offer I was hoping to get. So we got him through the rest of the rebuild. Well, Cox, you're not going to be with us, unfortunately. So I can find cheaper. Because you're probably going to want a lot. $1 million? Yeah, I could probably find cheaper. As you can see, we're going to free agency with $65.61 million free. Isn't that crazy? We probably have the most cap. Julio Jones is a free agent. Do the Giants go all in and pick up a Julio Jones? A 95 overall X Factor to pair with Barkley. Let's see what else is on the market. He wants $10 million a year too. We are very interested in that one. Mack is an 85 running back to pair with Barkley, but I don't know how important a backup running back is. We're actually gonna make an offer on Julio. He wants 10 a year, so it's a $16 million cap hit. We're gonna make that offer. I'm still thinking we might go after him if he's less in the contract and trade Boston. It's kind of what I'm feeling right here. He's 2.7 a year. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. As long as this works. All right, we're second. So let's up it a little bit. Let's give him a 2 million signing bonus. Maybe they like signing bonuses. And with all that, we got Woods, we got Thomas, we got Reynolds, we got Jones. We did not get our cornerback, which sucks though. Let's see if he's still available. We got Julio Jones though. And we got Reynolds. So we got 2 receivers to basically overhaul that. We got a free safety. I'm praying that corner is still there. I don't know why he didn't pick with us. We gave him a good... he's not there anymore. That sucks. So I think that's all the damage I'm doing. But guys, we just paired Julio Jones at an 87 overall. We just paired Julio Jones and Barkley together. A 97 and 98. I know he's a little bit older, but holy crap. And we got Quincy Wilson, so we got another cornerback. So all in all, we basically reshaped it. We got our 2 rookies up to 75s. I think they started at 70s or 69s. So that was a fantastic season for them. Nelson is all the way up to a 91. Hernandez is up to an 82. Zeitler is an 89 as well. Ingram's an 86. So our line and tight end is just, that's it. That's probably going to be it to end the rebuild if I had to guess. And now our Julio Jones. Reynolds is our 3rd. We got 2 stars and an elite at our receivers now. And Coleman is our 4th. And we have trade bait now. We could trade Hardman. We could trade other players. Brissett is our star quarterback, who I hope he hits an 80. That'd be cool. He probably will very soon. Our defense upgraded big time as well. Now we got 3 corners. Oh, we got 2 corners at 79, which is awesome for us. Actually, we didn't actually do too much. We added some backup. Maybe he could take this spot. But it's a good rotational thing. I don't know how many right ends you need to have. We got some trade bait and Trey Boston. So we made some trade bait with some of our signings. And I am just super, super pumped. I don't know how we just made the impossible happen, guys. But that plan of signing a new full safety and replacing him with the 81 we picked up, because he is older, so I don't plan on having him much longer. We went straight up for an 81 Shaq Thompson middle linebacker. Tell me that's not crazy. That is a fantastic upgrade. I thought I was going to have to... This is in the middle of the draft, mind you. I thought I was going to have to trade away... Because I'm not finding too much in the draft. I thought I was going to have to trade away some draft picks. I didn't even need to. I got rid of one of our contracts for that. And there it is, guys. We got the trade off before the pick. I traded the pick I was at the podium with. A 2nd rounder and a 5th rounder. And Solomon Thomas, who I just signed. But I said, hey... Here's an upgrade. If I get... So basically, I'm flopping a 75 up to an 84. Younger, star power, better player. We went for Allen. And all we have to do is give up a 2nd and 5th to get him. Which there's nobody on the board right now. And nobody's taking trades. So it's crazy. So I just went with this. And we just amped up our defense even more. So now, as you can see, our defensive line is 3-star powers. What a change one offseason. I told you I was going balls to the wall for my defense. Defense was the thing letting up the points, so that's what we're going for. We got 380 pluses on the line. We got Jabril Peppers, 87. We picked up Xavier Woods, an 81. I know he's not the star power, but our star power was 30, so I thought it was a good trade-up. We picked up Shaq Thompson, who's an 81 middle linebacker, which was a huge upgrade for us because we went from a 74 and a 75 to an 81 and a 75. So that's pretty cool. I'm thinking we try to trade the 2nd round pick we got left and try to get a corner. We'll upgrade our corner spot to have one dynamite corner. That or we go right outside linebacker and try to get a star power right outside linebacker and we let him go because we just gave him a contract. So here's a roundup of our draft. We took a right outside linebacker to start it, and he was a 72, so it was a good pickup. No, I had no star players again. I do not get luck picking up star players. We picked up a running back in a second because it just, I mean, he was the best available player. It was actually our second first-round pick. He wound up being a 72 as well, which could let us trade away our second running back we have now. We got a good defensive tackle with our second round pick, but our first one, actually our first couple picks were really good. I'm looking at the wrong number. I'm sorry. He was a 67, and he was a 70, so it wasn't the greatest draft class, and I traded a lot of picks away to the next year because I'm gonna bundle them up and move up in a draft. Because I did a lot of free agency and trades this year, so I'm going to let next year be the trade part of it. Or maybe we'll just go balls to the wall again and trade everything. All right, so I just noticed we got one player who's got a secret power. It's a hidden power. Hopefully he winds up being really good. That'd be amazing. But we won't know for a while. And we're looking pretty good on defense for the time being. So Hoover is also a hidden gem. He could be our backup or he could be our fullback. I don't know. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the second year. We got 3 more, guys. We didn't get any closer to a Super Bowl in this one, unfortunately. But we revamped that defense and brought it from a 71 to a 79 and brought that offense. I don't know what it was at before, but it was 82, 83 and brought it up to an 87 with the pickup of Julio Jones and another receiver. And we're going to win it now. We're winning shootouts. So then we revamped our defense a little bit. So hopefully we could keep up with the Cowboys. That's basically the team. When I was looking for trades, they basically had everybody you wanted. So I hope you guys enjoyed the second part, and I'll catch you friends in the next one.